Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for October 6th, 2016. As you can see, it's about 27 minutes after the close. Today was all about just a reversal of the rumors of the ECB yesterday. So right now what we got in here was no matter what the futures did yesterday, and that they went down on the rumor that the ECB was going to do a taper. So here you are with the taper tantrum. The whole idea in here is the ESs yesterday closed down about 850. Once they came out today and refuted the whole idea that the ECB was going to do that, guess what? All we did was come back to where we were. I can't tell you how many times we make it more complicated than it has to be. Now, I know in here you had little bull flags, you broke over the ATR trailing stop, but also realize what was your objective. Your objective is to take back what went down because of the rumor yesterday. That's the good news in here, at least that side of it. So right now what we get is we're still stuck in a range. So let me go over the indexes and just how it settled out. Yeah, the ES is up 875, the NASDAQ up 1550, Russell up 720, was up about 13. Bonds again down 16, and the implications of this can actually be bigger than we think. Industrials up 112, starting to test the break of the trend line, trying to test the underside of that break. You had the dollar up a bit, gold not doing much after getting pummeled yesterday. Crude oil continuing its ascent ever since rumors of OPEC coming to some supply agreement last week. Advanced declines actually just sat here up about 650 to up 700 all day. And I'm going to show you how to look at that and how to interpret that. VIX down 64 and not much else going on in here. This is what I want to show you under the surface, and we talk about on the premium side all the time, is here is the bonds down 16. Bonds have now gone to this area right here, right in this area, So testing the low from the beginning of September. What's more significant of this, and sometimes I don't know if you realize if you press bonds wrong and you press in, it'll actually take it off my watch list. So that's what you just saw happen over there. But bonds undercutting right here. The interesting thing is what's going on in the interest rate sensitive stocks. We're getting these absolutely gigantic sell-offs. A lot of people don't even know this going on under the surface to watch these stocks go from 217 to 195, 22-point move in 6 days. That's an unbelievable sell-off. You might say that's because the REITs were added to an index. They got their own S&P classification, and they were just pumped up into there. That would be all fine and good, except the utility stocks have gotten pummeled as well. Those aren't part of that rebalancing. This has gone from 79 to 72, 7 points, 10% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. That is a tremendous move. That is obviously those stocks are acting as if interest rates are going to continue to go up. What's the implication of this is the SPX includes a lot of high yield stocks. If the SPX high yield stocks in there, the Caterpillars of the world, the HOGs, Harley Davidsons of the world, if the exit door is, everybody rushes to the exit door of those stocks after the EDs of the world, after the REITs of the world, this could have huge implications for this SPX chart here. So obviously when you see those interest rate stocks go down, the next thing that goes down is the actual bonds. Usually the stocks lead the futures. That's why like gold stocks sold off first before gold sold off. Look at the GDX on the left and look at the GC on the right. And notice in here that this has already been selling off in this area, all in here down to this area before this gap. They were already here in June 1st. That was like gold going to 1250. Well, guess what? Gold finally followed. That's why when you see the EDs of the world doing this, then you knew that bonds were going to go down to test the lower end of their range in this area, and that's right where we are. We're right at the support at 165, next support in this area at 162. So that's what we're going to be watching in there. Last thing I want to bring up in here is the ESs. If you're going to trade the ESs during the day, always put up the advanced decline on a short-term chart on the right. You're going to find something that's going to open your eyes in here on a 5-minute chart. When the ESs today kept going up and kept going up and kept going up, and the high was on the opening. That was a big tell that this wasn't going to continue to go up. So I just want you to realize how that works. The other thing you need to know in here, we have still the $7 30-day trial. For that, you get, if I can get it to work, you get all these things. We made them into tiles like that. My boss Priyanka has done a fantastic job of getting this all designed, where we have a chat room where I'm on from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern in the morning. Premium video, a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now, and email alerts where I put out stock ideas, I put out index ideas, and also unusual options activity. This has become a big hit in here. I know there are other sites like Option Monster that charge an arm and a leg. They spit out 100 different option trades a day, and occasionally one hits and then they brag about it. I only put out about 5 a week. I try to combine it with charting, with overall market feel, and the track record of these has been unbelievable. Just ask any member about how well they've worked. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I hope everybody in South Florida and all along the coast, everything turns out okay. So everybody take care. I will talk to you later.